When you think about it, a lot of smartphone brands are jumping into the 18:9 bandwagon. You have the Vivo V7 Plus, you have the Oppo F5 Plus, you have the ones from Cherry Mobile, which is the Cherry Mobile Flare S6, and another one from Cloudphone. There are lots of choices around, but the question is, why are they doing that? And if there's one more brand that will come out with another 18:9 screen, what would make the product of that brand stand out among the rest? The reason why there's a whole interest in producing 18:9 screen smartphones is because it's a need. It's a need by a lot of consumers who are wishing to be able to consume their content, like watching their videos and playing their video games at a bigger size without sacrificing the size of the smartphone or build or construction. For instance, the Huawei P10 Plus has a 5.5-inch diagonal size display, as you can see right here, at a built-in construction of a 6-inch, which isn't bad, to be honest. But what if you have a smartphone as big as this one, but with a bigger screen? And here comes, of course, smartphones with 18:9 screens, like the Huawei Nova 2i. But the Nova 2i isn't all about screen. In order for it to stand out among the competition is the 4 cameras it offers. It has 2 cameras in front, a 13 and a 2, and another 2 cameras at the back, which is a 16 and a 2. And both sides have flashes. This is our unboxing, your exclusive look at the Huawei Nova 2i. Before we get on to the Nova 2i, this is the phone. Let's take a look at the 2 boxes inside the retail box. This box actually contains the plastic case for the Nova 2i. It's not actually silicone because it feels really solid, not the jelly type of case that are usually included in the boxes. And there is another box which contains the micro USB cable. Again guys, this uses a micro USB cable, a charger, and the other one is the 3.5mm headphone jack. And that's pretty much everything you can find inside the retail box of the Nova 2i. And now it's time for us to take a look at the smartphone. So this is the Huawei Nova 2i. As you can see, what we got here is the blue color. As according actually to Huawei, there are 3 colors that are coming out: the black, the blue, and another one is the gold type of smartphone. But this one, what we got is basically the blue color, which I think, in my personal opinion, looks the best when compared to the other colors. This one has an 18:9 screen, as you can see right here. I've already pre-set it up for you guys. It looks really fantastic, as you can see. Colors pop out, although I have a bit of a problem with how the screen is projected, because it seems like it looks a little yellowish to me. When I compare this to the other smartphones with an 18:9 screen ratio, the whites on the other phones are much whiter than this one. Nevertheless, it looks really fantastic. It's really nice. One of the gorgeous looking screens that I've seen so far on a smartphone. But as you know, while the screen is really nice and all, it isn't actually the thing that they're promoting much. It is more on the 4 cameras available on this smartphone. We have 13-megapixel front-facing camera here, but there's another one just beside it, a 2-megapixel camera. Another one at the back is a 16-megapixel camera coupled with another 2-megapixel camera. Now there are various ways or probably reasons why they're putting this up, and we're gonna include that on our full review. But hey, apart from the Joni smartphone that came out a few years ago, this is probably one thing that is currently selling in the Philippines or available in the Philippines which has quad cameras. So what Huawei did in order for them to stand out among the rest is that they produce a smartphone with an 18:9 screen, as you can see right here, but also with 4 cameras, 2 cameras at the back, 16 and 2, in order for you to take photos with decent bokeh effects, and another 13 and 2 megapixels in front with flash, just like the ones at the back, in order for you to take quality, clear selfie photos. Onto the built-in construction of the Nova 2i. As you can see right here, it has a 5.99-inch display housed in an almost 6-inch body, but it is really slim. And if I compare this with the Vivo V7 Plus, it is almost identical when it comes to size. Now, it is an 18:9 screen, so as you can see, it utilizes a full view display, occupying about 83% or 84% of the full front portion of the smartphone. On top of the screen, we have the earpiece, we have, of course, the 13 and 2 megapixels camera, and also the sensors. Now, at the bottom of the device, we have the micro USB cable, microphone, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. There are also speaker grills at the right side of the micro USB cable. Now, if we look at the top portion of the smartphone, we have right there another microphone for noise cancellation purposes. Now, if we look at the right side of the smartphone, this one has, of course, the sleep and wake button, and we have the volume rockers on this side. And if we look at the left side of the phone, we see here the micro SD and also the nano SIM slots. And if we look at the back, you see the fingerprint sensor, 16 and 2 megapixels rear camera, and also the flash and antenna lines at the top and at the bottom. The chassis of the Nova 2i is a unibody, and the side bezels are rounded. For some people, they might find this a little slippery, so it is good that Huawei included a protective case right out of the box. So what do you guys think about the new Huawei Nova 2i? Is it something that is interesting? Would you like to know more about the Huawei Nova 2i? We'll be posting a series of videos, photos, and articles this week on Gadget Pilipinas, so guys, stay tuned. Again, this has been Gian of GadgetPilipinas.net, and thank you for watching.